Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health, and coaching paradigm. We do that as often as we can, and we do that in a way that's going to lead you, hopefully, to a positive resolution for your own benefit, but also into a good mental, emotional, and health related place. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. There's a couple ways that we do that in this overall way. So, things that lead to good mental health are things that we are looking at today. If you're looking for a way to make your mental health better and or to get yourself to a place where you see yourself more accurately, more positively, coaching can be a great way to help with that. Would love to be of assistance to you if I can. So you can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception, or you can get in touch through this YouTube page and the contact information available in that way. We can make that happen either way. So the first thing is gratitude. So you can't be grateful and fearful at the same time. You can't be grateful and miserable at the same time. You can't go through gratitude and anger at the same time. They use different parts of the brain to activate those emotions, which means at the end of the day, you are going to need to make a choice. And so that becomes super valuable in a lot of ways. And when we begin to look at the value of connecting with our own gratitude, when we begin to look for ways to feel better. Now, that doesn't always mean we're not going to have a bad day. Certainly, we'll have a bad day here and there. Bad days are unfortunate, they're uncomfortable, they're unfriendly. But at the end of the day, too, they're also something that's meaningful. They're something that can get us to a healthy space, and we can begin to see ourselves differently. The next thing that's going to help your mental health overall is avoidance and or limiting at the very least of social media. Social media is toxic in a lot of ways because it makes us believe falsely that the relationships other people have online are an indicative um, nature to the level of personal or professional or emotional connection they have in the real offline world, and that's so much not the case. And so, when we want to live a clean life, meaning clean, meaning emotionally well, we have to realize that social media originally is just meant for a look at something. It's a time killer. That's what it's intended to be. That's the purpose it serves. And treating it as anything other than that can be detrimental moving forward and kind of um, kind of making that happen and kind of moving forward there. So, looking at a nature to do that can be super valuable and kind of moving things forward. Um, and that can be super beneficial for another, reality. And so that can be helpful. Um, and that can also be it can be detrimental sometimes too. So the next thing is think about cleaning your space, keeping your space clean, continuing to focus on keeping your area tidy. Now that doesn't mean you have to be spotless and you're going through like a military cleanup, but at the same time, the cleaner and the more organized something is, the easier you are going to feel about having pride in what you're doing, and your level of focus will increase. If you have a clean environment, you're going to be more focused. If you have a chaotic environment, you're going to be less focused, and so your level of focus is definitely around the intention to keep things clean, orderly, neat, and in a good space. So that can be super valuable when we begin to do that. Not only that, but intentions of your actions taken also important there when you begin to understand that your intention matters equal to the action you take, whatever that action is. We can then begin to understand the value of intention in a new way, in a meaningful way. And so ultimately that can be pretty important, pretty valuable, and kind of looking at things in a different manner and connecting in a different way. And so that can be kind of overwhelming sometimes. Also, knowing that what you're trying to accomplish takes intention and consistency. So, intention and consistency are important to developing good mental health because the follow through matters more than the idea or the dream. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.